So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
Trump is promising a display of shock and awe over 100 executive orders that are going to remake all sorts of things from the Biden era and presumably further back from that.
The golden age of America begins right now.
He said it's a new era of prosperity for Americans, but that era of prosperity, as he outlined it, is only going to affect certain Americans. And many of the things he talked about in his address sort of go or contrary to the core values of many Californians.
To the Black and Hispanic communities, I want to thank you for the tremendous outpouring of love and trust. Today is Martin Luther King Day, and we will make his dream come true.
But at the same time, he's signing an executive order today that would end all DEI mandates in the federal government. He is going to sign several executive orders that would ban birthright citizenship that is guaranteed to Americans in the 14th Amendment to the Constitution. Of course, that hurts California potentially. 45% of all children in California have at least one immigrant parent. This is kind of a very odd thing to hear in an inaugural address. He said there are only two genders, male and female, and he would sign executive orders mandating that in federal policy as well. Of course, California is a sanctuary state for transgender folks, and there's a lot more protections here in this state than there are in pretty much any other state.
Today, I will also declare a national energy emergency. We will drill, baby, drill.
What that means, essentially, is that it would make it easier to extract fossil fuels, and he would ramp up fossil fuel production. You know, Californians, of course, very concerned about the climate. It's a major priority in the state. We can see the effect of that in the horrific fires in Southern California. And of course, we're also going to be watching to see what happens with federal disaster aid, which some Republicans have said should be tagged with conditions before giving it to California, something that's pretty much never been done before. What happens in Washington affects California. This is what we have to look forward to for the next 4 years. It's going to be sort of a battle between Trump's vision of America and California's vision, which we're going to be at odds pretty much at every turn. And we'll be here to document that. Please stay tuned at sfchronicle.com.